Hi everyone, Miss Loomis here. Today we are going to do an experiment called walking water. The supplies that you'll need are 6 cups. I prefer the clear ones so that you can see the colors through them, but it can be any cup that you have at home. You'll need water. You'll need paper towels. I like to use the kind of half-size sheets, and you'll need a total of about 3 of them. We're going to end up folding those and cutting them to make them a bit smaller. A quick tip about the paper towels, I have noticed that the more absorbent they are, the better this experiment will work. You will also need the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, of food coloring. So I want to start, we're going to set up the experiment together. I'm only going to set up half of it so that I can show you what to do, and then I want you to set it up and experience the experiment, what it does. So to set it up with your 6 cups, again, I'm doing half of it, so I will only have 3. But with your 6 cups, you're going to put water in every other cup. So in my first cup, and I like to fill it up about all the way, and in my third cup, and if you were continuing this with all of the colors, I would put it in a circle because I like to see the color wheel that it will make. So I have water, no water, water. The next one would be no water. The next one, water, no water, to complete that circle. I'm going to start with, let's do blue in 1 cup. So I'm going to put about 3 drops into my blue cup. You can see it diffusing through the water there. It's kind of neat to watch, or dispersing. So we're going to let that go. And in my other water cup, I'm going to put about 3 drops of yellow. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Same thing. It's really neat to watch the color kind of take over the water. So I have my blue and my yellow. Now we need that paper towel. So I'm going to fold it in half long ways. And I'm going to fold it in half long ways again. So I have kind of a long strip of that paper towel. And then I'm going to fold it in half short ways to rip it. You're going to need the 3 paper towels so that you can put them from each cup around your circle. So I've created essentially this little tent. So you will need a total of 6 of them. And again, because I am doing half of the experiment, I will have just 2 of them to start. I'm going to put one edge into the blue and into that middle empty cup, and I'm going to put the other one into the yellow and the empty middle cup. I want to pause here because I want to ask a couple of questions. I have put a observation paper attached to your daily 5, and I want you to come up with some ideas of what do you think is going to happen. We have our blue and our yellow with nothing in the middle. What do you think is going to happen in the middle? Do you think that there's going to be some colors changing? Do you think that some of the water will go from 1 cup into the middle cup? Take a moment to really think about what do you think is going to happen and write down your thoughts on the top part of that paper. The next part, I'm going to see if I can show you what's happening a little closer. So this experiment, it's going to take a little bit of time to truly observe and watch what's happening. Do you notice how the water has started to take over the whole paper towel, and some of it is even down here at the bottom of this cup of the blue? What do you think is happening? How is the water moving from this cup into the middle? It's something called capillary action. And this is the same thing that happens to allow plants to get water from their roots all the way to the tops of the plants. This paper towel is made of fibers, and in between the fibers, the water is able to go against gravity. Gravity is what keeps everything down on the ground here on Earth. And the water is going up against gravity and going into the other cup. So it's kind of finding its way through all of those fibers, which is then acting like a capillary tube, pulling the water up into the other container. Now, again, I told you this one, it's going to take a little bit of time for observation, but I can tell that something is happening already. I want to show you, if you wait about 15 minutes to about a half an hour, what's going to happen to your cups. So I had this one. This was sitting, this has been about 45 minutes to an hour. But what do you notice happened to the cups? Remember, our middle one had no water in it at all. That capillary action started to pull water from both cups to meet in the middle. And what do you notice happened? The blue and the yellow came together and mixed. What color do you see? Green. Because when you put blue and yellow together, it makes green. Now remember I said you needed the 6 cups. Uh-oh, I just spilled. If you do the whole experiment, I'm going to turn the computer. I want you to notice what I was able to make here. This, I made the color wheel. So if you put them all into a circle, you can see, I see red, orange, yellow, green, oh, sorry, the camera is not the best here, blue and purple. And you can watch the water walk from each cup. Notice what happens to the paper towels too. Thanks for joining me for a walking water experiment. I hope you get to try it at home too. See you later.